Good afternoon, everyone. The Anthony Wall Street Trader. It's 1:51 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on October 29, 2021. It's Friday. Happy Friday. Okay, let's talk about Nucypher, but before getting on it, this isn't financial advice. It's educational. Click the subscribe, the bell, be notified of the videos, as well as the thumbs up. Share the video with your friends and colleagues. We're talking about Nucypher, Keep, and ultimately, at some point in the future, Threshold Network. Intraday updates are on that Twitter link below the video. Let's go take a look as soon as I can find my screen here. Let's look over at Nucypher US dollar. We're pegged exactly at 95 in the middle of the range. As we talked about this yesterday, we really need to get over this dollar point. But, it hasn't been particularly doing well, and not because of Bitcoin. Bitcoin's actually been dragging the altcoin markets up, literally grabbing it by the hair and pulling it up the staircase, while we have the other end, the dead weight on Nucypher Bitcoin, which has not been performing too well. But that being said, we still have this line of support that we talked about yesterday, and it has not gone away. So I think over the near term, as soon as I get this pesky thing off my screen, we do have a view roughly around the support area at around 1500. So we're still over it. However, we did go down overnight and are back kind of like at the low end of that support line. In order for us to start seeing some signs of life in Nucypher, we need to start seeing this thing go back up. This line of resistance is 1675, only around 6%, maybe less than that. Probably, I would say 3% or so from where we're at right now. So we'll see how this thing pans out, but right now we really need to see some, sorry, not 3%, probably more like 8% or so. We need to see this thing bounce properly up to the 1674 and break that line. Just so everyone knows, this is the view since the 15th back here all the way to current, which is today. Nucypher US dollar, same thing. This is the nosebleed area. This was the 15th when we were down at 30 cents, the 15th of October, and now we're all the way up here. We're trying to figure out where this new price action will look like in order for us to be more predictive in our view. Unfortunately, I still don't feel fully predictive on this until I understand a little more of the price history at these new heights. In the meantime, over to Keep. Keep is staying, but is between 60 cents and 70. We're at 66 cents. We had caught a nice bid. It kind of almost pierced that line, pulled back a little bit. Now going over to Keep Bitcoin, we're on a new trajectory here. It appears, and again, this is only a day or so in the making, but it appears like we could be on a reversal on the way up. But this is too early to tell, and the only way to know is through time and seeing a little more of this price action fill out. But if this is the case, we could be on our way back up. Looks like it will be more of a slow grind than a sharp grind, but nonetheless, it's a grind north. Bitcoin definitely cracking through the resistance line on the way up. We hit a high of around 63,000 almost, pulled back, but I think we're going to start our march towards the 67,000 range, 66,000 range, back on that green line to 80,000 between now and the end of the year. I think over the next week we'll see us get to that green line, which is around 67,000 in the current state. Bitcoin dominance is on its way down. I think we'll continue to hit resistance here and then start to come down as Bitcoin goes up. Both double whammies, or sorry, double thumbs up for the altcoin market. So that should be, we should be seeing the fruits of that over the next few weeks. But right now, as it stands, Keep US dollar still a little bit bound here, but we could be in for some upside action on Keep. As far as Nucypher is concerned, looks like we're going to still chop here. There's really no way of knowing, unless we bounce properly off this 1500 line. But in the meantime, keep in touch on Twitter. Take care.